Other than that, the battlegrounds between 70 and even at 80 on my server, which is Onyxia, are still bad. Strand of the Ancients supposedly was okay, but I haven't played it myself yet. Um, Altar Valley is still bad. Warsong Gulch is Alliance always get perfection. They get perfect because we're not motivated enough. It's pretty much just people farming honor, which is why would you go to a battleground to farm honor if you can just go to heroic, which I'll touch on in a bit because supposedly heroics are easy, but we'll see. Um, the battle groups themselves are still not pulling enough players, especially from my side, Horde side. And no, I'm not QQing. If you have skill, you can pull off a battleground, but it's kind of hard. Warsong Gulch, 10 on 10. If you have three people gone, you're going to have a bit of a hard time. If the Alliance are organized, plan it out, and they come at you, I don't care how good you are, but you against 4 or 5 Alliance at once, not going to happen. It's it's a simple formula. And if you don't have a healer, well, just consider that GG game over. It's done. Um, I'd like to go into the mounts, which I thought was really cool. I had a good laugh when I was reading the patch notes saying, "Oh, flying mounts. If you fly into the water, you become dismounted." That makes a lot of sense because flying mounts are flying mounts. They're not water mounts. Um, I've seen the turtle mount once. Somebody actually fished it. I think it was second day that the thing was out, and looks pretty cool. But I mean, an orc shaman running around on a turtle doesn't look too good. But I can only imagine what a tauren's going to look like. Uh, as far as instances go, I think nothing's changed. They're still the way they were before. Nothing's really happened. Uh, Groups are still good and bad. You get your one good group, and then you get your 4 other bad groups. Um, I'd like to touch on the fact now that I'm noticing that the game is slightly easier. Well, not from personal experience, but from telling, from what I've heard through guilds and through friends, that it's got a lot easier. Uh, with me, I've noticed that World PvP, which I completely endorse, I love World PvP. Um, Players that do attack back, I mean, when I was 73, took on a few 75s. Yeah, I'm Retribution at this point. I could do a fair amount of damage, but these are people with 13, 14, 15k health, and I've only got about 11.4, and I don't know. Are players getting worse, or am I just getting good? And I don't think it's I'm getting good. I think players are getting worse. Maybe Blizzard made it too easy, but it helps to level. I can't complain. 1 to 60 is a challenge. If you don't have Refer a Friend, which I would completely recommend. If you're going to level a new character, definitely get Refer a Friend. Pick up a friend. Doesn't matter if they don't know how to play. You can teach them. Get it. It's awesome. I've done 12 or 13 characters so far, 1 to 60 in 1 day playtime. Um, it doesn't take long at all. Uh, my hopes for the future would be a new hero class that would balance out current issues, because I think out of all the classes I've played, and I've played every single one of them to decent levels, to about 55 for each class, uh, there needs to be a new hero class, because believe me, Death Knight's great. They're fun, something to run around with, something to make noise with. Uh, Not really one of my favorite classes, just because go to 69 or not 69, 59 battleground, and they're running around, death gripping, dropping things down, and I don't care if you have as much skill or anything. You'd have to be in probably epic PvP gear to have a chance. Um, Unless you just mob them and beat them with holy damage, that's about it, or fear them around. Uh, Continuing with the hopes for the future, I'd like to see some more, instances definitely. Uh, the raids, I haven't gone to Nax Ramus yet. I haven't done Ulduar. I haven't done all that fun stuff yet. But something that the average player can do without having to have a super overpowered guild. 'Cause I know on my server, you need a whole bunch of stuff just to do Nax, and I find it to be ridiculous because some guilds ask for the stupidest things. Um, so I guess with that, it's finished. Um, it's not a QQ video. I mean, I did complain a bit in the beginning because I thought they'd kill it, and PvP is still dead, which I'm not happy with, but I'll live with it. Um, Other than that, that's all I have to say. So I hope this video is better than the first one. It's a little bit longer, and yeah. So everybody, happy hunting, and good luck in the world.